Saturday anyway. She's doing it early on Saturday.
Yeah, I haven't done mine yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, we've been outside in the yard, so it was necessary.
I understand.
Yeah.
Aunt Dolores said she just ate breakfast, so everybody's relaxing.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday, we don't have to go to work.
I don't have to go to work on Monday, Tuesday,
Me
Wednesday,
either. That was a
Thursday,
joke.
Friday.
That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke.
That's fine.
Nobody has to go to work on here, but Stacy.
Your name's on there, but I don't see it.
It's so sad
That's
too.
right. Oh, and Renee.
Eric,
Yeah,
Eric's at work.
Renee.
Yeah.
Eric.
Eric's work.
Eric.
What's that?
Hi, Renee. How are
Renee,
you?
you're on mute.
Oh, good.
Good.
What'd you say, Uncle Bill?
Good to see everybody.
I said, oh, saying who was working. I said, Eric was working. You're working.
Yeah, I'm working.
Oh, I was going to make announce to pick up your card.
No, it's not to me.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
He said I picked up Michael's card.
How you doing, announcer?
Wasn't enough on time.
How you doing, announcer?
I'm doing good. I'm doing. How about yourself?
You doing good, thank you.
That's
No.
good.
It's not doing anything.
Do you all mind if I record?
Not at all.
Okay, good, because I've been recording.
We have to sign a waiver or something.
That's why I was like, I started it like 2 minutes ago. Okay, I don't know who else is coming, but we were gonna try to ask you guys some questions to see what we have in common, and also just to like talk, get to know each other even more, ask some burning questions that we always want to ask, and you can't get out of it now because you're on screen. So there's Brandon.
Brandon's coming.
And
Hey,
Precious.
the boys.
Hello.
Brandon.
oh,
Hey.
Oh, that's Max.
Hey.
Hey, I thought I heard Owen. Hey, Owen. And Max.
Hello,
Hi,
Wendy.
Hi, Granny.
Hey, there's all my babies. All
Hey, what's up?
Owen. How you doing, Owen? Hey, Maxwell. How was the game today? Who won?
I hit a home run in my game. I know.
Yeah.
Whoa. Way to go.
What did you do,
Way to
Max?
go, nephew.
And got a lot of outs.
He got a lot of outs. Well, he's learning.
Yeah, Max did good too.
yeah.
He can hit the
Yeah.
ball.
Hey,
I got
Maxwell.
out on first base.
Good.
Oh,
All right.
Good for
I
you.
got, and I also got a diving play at first base.
You got a what?
Diving play.
A diving. You mean
Wow.
Diving play.
Oh, you
Oh, yeah.
diving?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
My cousin Stacy.
Hi. Hey, Owen.
Hey,
Y'all play
Owen.
tag too?
There you are. That's really
Hey,
You
Owen.
Owen.
Owen. What's the number of your jersey?
29 to represent
29. What does that mean? 29.
to represent cousin Kevin.
Cousin
Aw.
Kevin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Right. That's
Way
good.
to go.
Right.
Well, you're looking good. You're looking good like you always do. You look
Yeah.
like your granny.
Yeah, you guys need to.
Well, that's about it. They're done.
They already ran down and start playing video games. So
Oh, really?
hey, you got me.
Hey, Brandon.
How you
How's
doing?
it going, Brandon?
How's Lynn? How's
Yeah.
Lynn?
Oh, she's good. She's good. She's looks like she's up here doing some work.
We're going to get the boys to sing hokey pokey for your mom.
Oh, okay. That's so corny.
Do you get
That's
that,
funny.
Brandon?
Got surgery. She got surgery coming up.
Oh, that's what's on.
Got the left hip in and the left hip out, right hip in.
Yeah, put it up now.
Take it all about.
That's real corny.
I know it.
Gotta do better. You and Dolores gotta do better. Y'all need to get together and say something else. You all are kind of corny.
Well, I was gonna say something when you said Lord said cataract, but then it would have been, but it was like a geography question. I was gonna say, you said see clearly, I was gonna say see now, because the Nile River has those major cataracts.
Cataract.
So,
Yeah.
but I, you know,
Yeah,
so,
but
I'll
we
leave it
already
alone.
established that's not a good joke, Dad.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't help. That doesn't help it.
Didn't help it. Okay. Especially if you didn't explain it. It's not.
I thought cataracts were
You
the
missed
type
your
of cars that
opportunity,
drove over
Bill.
in China.
You missed your
What'd you
opportunity.
say, Mike? What'd you say, Mike?
So I thought cataracts were the type of cars they drove over in China.
Oh, man. That's terrible, man. That's terrible, man. Oh, boy.
They drive them here too.
Yeah.
Okay, Stacy. You better stop them before they go crazy.
No, we're just talking. Okay, you want to try it again? Okay, so we're gonna ask you guys some questions, and I'm gonna share the screen so you can see the different people's names, siblings, and so we can discuss like our whatever question go to that person. But if anybody has the same thing in common, then you say, "Oh, I have that in common too," or you just ask a question so we can get to know each other better. Okay, so the first person was Uncle Chester Charles, but nobody knows. Do you know Brandon or Aunt Virginia, his favorite color?
I'm not sure.
Well, Mike already said many hues. Wah, wah, wah.
Many hues.
Many hues.
That's pretty
Okay,
good.
that's what he said. Okay, so I'll go to the next person on the list. Aunt Colleen, Uncle Melvin. Does anybody have questions for them?
Okay.
That's us cousins that are asking questions, or anybody.
It sounds like somebody's got two devices in the same room.
Okay, that's it. I have this one on. I'll just get off here because this is crazy.
Yeah, that fixed it.
Okay. Well, she could have left it on. I just, Let me see, because I'm in the other room. Let me turn mine down. Okay. Okay. Uncle Colleen, Uncle Melvin. Anybody have a question for them?
How long has Mike been your favorite son?
That's because you're the only.
Since yesterday.
Like 63 years.
Oh, like Sister Dave.
I have a question. I have a legitimate question. How did you and Uncle meet Aunt Colleen, Uncle Melvin?
How did you, yeah.
How did y'all meet?
Oh, come on.
No,
What did he say?
no, we met at 609, really. Then we went out to the base, to Norton.
No, Richard Scabara.
Oh, Richard's good. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Went out to.
You know, there's always two sides to every story when, you know, every couple. So I'm used to this.
You know, and they had a little dance out there, and the little band, and I played a little bit of bass while I was out there. And Colleen she just said, "Well, I'm gonna get that guy."
Oh,
Oh,
no, I don't know. That's about. It was on Halloween.
in 1955.
Yeah, 55.
so then your love ran together.
Yeah. Okay, so he's told the story. You know, we met and he and a friend and a couple of friends of mine came over and we picked me up at 609 and we went out to Richards Gebauer. And then actually I wasn't with Mel that night. And when the next day he called me and said, "Can I come by to see you?" And I said, "No, because you were with my friend." And he said, "Oh, we're just friends." So about an hour later, he and the other guy and the same girl, they all came and picked us up again. We went out again. So that's how it started.
Okay.
Fell for the old friends trick.
Yeah.
So now what are you doing there alone? Or were you on?
Anybody have anything in common with that story? The meeting, the date, the time, the scenario?
Nope.
Nobody else used the friend's excuse? No? Okay. All right.
No.
Okay. And we can always come back. Next. Hey, Erica.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, I'm late.
All right. Next is Aunt Virginia. Anybody have questions for Aunt Virginia?
Are you still 30, Aunt Virginia?
There's the first one. I got a question. So, Aunt Virginia, would you say you're more of an extrovert or an introvert? And why do you feel that way?
She's not, they're muted.
She's muted.
We can't hear it. Yeah, they're muted.
Unmute yourself, Eric.
I got it.
Okay, I said I'm more of an extrovert because I like to be around peoples.
People.
You like to be around peoples. Peoples.
I couldn't get my Zoom working. That's why I was so late. I was fooling with 2 different devices. So it is so frustrating.
You're
Technology
really
just
good
doesn't
too,
like her.
at a time.
It was
good.
crazy.
Would anybody else say they're an extrovert also or more of an introvert?
I'd say I'm an extrovert.
I'd say so.
I
I'm
take
more of
after
an
Google.
introvert.
2 extroverts.
Do we have any introverts in the family?
Me.
Me.
No,
Me.
no.
You ain't no extrovert out yours.
I am.
You gotta meet strangers.
Huh?
What you say, Renee?
I said I'm an extrovert. I'm an introvert.
Me too, Renee. I am too.
I am too.
I'm against verts. I'm a convert.
I don't know of any ones who are introverts.
Hey, Lynn. Say, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
Here's Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
I'm an
Introvert.
Lynn says she's an introvert.
Where's Lynn?
Hi, Lynn.
How are you?
Hey, Lynn. Hey.
She's not an introvert.
Yes,
She's a
she is.
good
I
woman.
think she is.
Yeah, she says she's
Yeah.
an introvert.
Yeah, I think she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, what you drinking, Lynn?
None of your business.
Oh, okay.
You think I'm drinking, Lynn?
See?
What you got in yours, Lynn? Hey.
Good
Jason, you used to
comeback.
be.
That's something in common.
I just don't have a saucer with mine, Billy.
Huh?
I just don't have a saucer with my mug.
Oh, okay.
Grandpa.
Yeah.
That's Grandpa.
All right. Well, Aunt Dolores, any questions for Aunt Dolores?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah, did they give you peanut butter and jelly sandwiches when you were in jail?
No, I got some kind of fake spaghetti when I was in jail, and it was awful. Yes.
Yeah,
Did you
go
have
ahead.
to fight or anything when you were in jail? I wish Owen and Max were up here because they probably be asking questions. Did you have any
About
fights in
jail.
You have to
About
pull-
jail.
Did I what?
About jail.
I was gonna say, Owen and
Ask
Max
the
were up
Dolores
here, they'd
about
be asking-
jail.
Wait a minute, Brandon, what'd you say?
I said if Owen and Max were up here, they would be asking you questions about when you were in jail. So I'm gonna ask on their behalf. Did you get bullied? Did you have to fight your way out?
Now you know what? When you get taken to jail as a quote unquote public figure, you get a whole separate cell by yourself. But the deputy sheriff told us when we left that you only get this treatment once. Next time you get in with all the people. So I kind of got a celebrity treatment, quote unquote public figure treatment. So we were in a whole cell by ourselves, all the female officers of UTLA. Not one of the men got arrested, just the females. Okay, yeah. So no, didn't see it.
What kind of food did you get when you got arrested in Kansas City, Kansas?
Ooh, she's a jailbird.
She's a criminal.
You're a criminal.
Tell Owen and Max, I was a good criminal. I wasn't a bad criminal.
Good trouble. You were in good trouble.
I was in good trouble.
I thought maybe
you've been in jail in Kansas City too.
Yeah,
Kansas City, Kansas.
Yeah, but we didn't get put in a cell. Again, we were kind of like public good criminals. That's the only difference. Yeah.
So when you got back home to Chester and Francis, what kind of cell were you in?
What cell were you in?
Nice cell.
You know what the
interesting torture with a belt? What kind of?
You know what was interesting, Brandon, was when I came home, I was so excited that we had gotten arrested. And Daddy came in and he said, "Oh, that was what was happening up on Minnesota." He said, "I was up there and I saw all those police cars, but I don't follow, that thing about he don't follow ambulances."
The law.
But he don't,
yeah. The
law. So after Daddy died, Mother and I were having a conversation, and the whole thing came up about that getting arrested. And Mother said that morning that when I left, she and Daddy had the biggest argument, because what he did was, and she didn't tell me, I didn't know this, that he got up that morning, he got a butcher knife, and he went up on Minnesota Avenue. And he was on Minnesota Avenue, but he never told me that.
And bought some bologna and sliced it up.
I think Dad has told me that story too, on Dolores, about him being there.
That he was there. He was there to protect.
Mm-hmm.
But he told me he just didn't follow ambulances. But he saw all that commotion. So your grandpa was there to protect his daughter.
Right.
That's cute. So that's
beautiful.
Oh, that's really good.
You sound like Billy Harmon. Like Billy Harmon.
Yeah.
But Brandon, when I went away to college, when I finally went away to college, Daddy said, "Can you just go down there and enjoy yourself and don't get involved in anything?" That was what can you imagine Daddy telling us to go enjoy college? He said, "Just go enjoy yourself."
Yeah, if the boys heard this conversation, they'll go to school Monday and talk about their aunt being in jail.
Yeah, they've already talked about her being in jail.
Good jail.
Yeah, good jail.
Good jail.
All right. Next two people.
All right.
Any
I
questions?
got a question for Anata. Anata, what has it been like for the last 50 some odd years to listen to Uncle Bill's jokes?
Michael, I say 3/4 of the time I don't get them, so it's been okay. It's been a challenge sometimes.
I can believe
it. Are you careful what you say, so you think you might make a pun out of it? So do you have to kind of watch what you say, because you say, "Oh, he's gonna turn this into a pun"?
No. Okay. I wouldn't catch it anyway.
She's learned to really ignore you over 50 years, hadn't she?
Right. She's learned.
So Uncle Bill, where did you get your basketball skills? Was that just playing by yourself, or was that all natural, or was
Well, some of it was natural from big chest playing baseball. Like Uncle Leonard would say that he'd hit a home run, he'd hit the ball out of the park, and they throw him out at first base because he's real slow. I was slow too. I took after him on that. But no, just natural. And then I had like Money Owens. You work with him a lot. You work with all of us, all the guys, Herman, Watson, all of us. So we always called him the teacher.
Oh.
Well, that's interesting.
I thought he was joking when he said that. I got a video talking about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. He used to work with all of us. Monty was pretty good. He was a pretty good basketball player.
Oh, okay.
He didn't.
I thought he was joking too, Eric.
But Monty, he didn't play ball, any sports when he was in high school, did he?
No, he played on the school ground. He did very well against everybody. All the Cofield, all the rest of the basketball players. He challenged all of them. And
Why didn't he ever play in high school though? Because I used to hear you talking about how good he was too.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why.
But my dad was a player. I'm sending this to Uncle Monty later, so I have to put that in there.
Oh, okay.
You better player than him.
Huh?
I'm speaking for my dad. He was the best player.
Oh.
Charles played basketball in high school and junior college, didn't he?
Yeah.
He did.
Did you ever hear that story Charles told about the embarrassing Bob Cousy? You probably don't know who Bob Cousy is, but he was one of the greatest players on the Boston Celtics.
Oh, yes, I have.
Yeah, and when he was in the Air Force, I guess he was stationed up by Boston or something, and with a pickup game, and Bob Cousy would take the ball. He'd come down, take the ball around his waist, circle around his waist and lay it in. And he did that to other people, and Charles did that to him. And so he said he walked up the court or something, Charles says. Yeah, Charles was pretty good. He was good too. He was a good player.
And I was at the game the night he got his front teeth knocked up, and Daddy came over and got him and took him to Joe Lewis, who was the dentist. And he told him he was going to lose those teeth. And I think he still had, I know those are probably the ones he's pulled out now, but they lasted all the years. Yeah. But they were just knocked out from underneath.
And then your grandpa, Brandon, was a big influence for me because he put that goal up in the backyard. He made his own goal. He got it was a rim off of a train or something and made the goal. Yeah, and then he had, he made the wooden backboard and everything. So yeah, he was a big influence too.
So he must have, when he made that goal in the backyard for me, he must have mirrored exactly what he did for you. Plywood in the back. That was the first goal I had.
Yeah. But who would think to take a wheel off of a train, some kind of a wheel, part of the wheel? That's what he made the goal out of. It was regulation. I mean, it was just exactly the same, the right size and everything. So that was your grandpa. You know how your grandpa was. So.
Yeah, he could put stuff together too.
Make it work. Make it work.
Eric in Virginia, you're muted again. Eric in Virginia, you're muted.
Yeah, but Daddy would make things work. That's one thing about it too. So
he was creative. He thought outside the box. He was way ahead of his time.
He was. He made seatbelts for cars.
Yeah.
He made a lot of stuff.
This is the 8 babies.
Unsandra.
Okay, I got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So my question is, can you now reveal a secret that you kept from us, something that you did when you were a teenager?
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
I said, can you now reveal a secret that you've been holding, something that you did when you were a teenager?
A secret or secrets?
Well, you can tell as many as you like.
Brandon got his ears closed.
Yeah, look at Brandon. He's covering his ears.
Brandon got his ears closed.
What time do we have? I know one big one. Babysitting was not my favorite thing to do for my nieces and nephews. I was forced to babysit. Or not.
And all along, they thought that you loved
they thought I just wanted to play with them. I didn't want to play with them. I wanted them to go home.
That didn't include the ones in California, then, I guess.
Yes, it did, because y'all came to visit, and your mom and daddy just left me with the resident babysitter. That included all of y'all. Eric.
Now, Dolores, I want you to say what Grandpa would say if you guys refused to babysit us.
How you gonna refuse?
Exactly.
Live another day.
Hey, Dolores, tell us what Grandpa said.
No, I tell you what you don't do. You don't write a letter to somebody and your daddy picks it up and then he tells you you can leave.
Yeah.
I wrote a letter. I was Sandra. Wrote a letter. Grandpa, I don't know how Daddy got that letter, but he told me I can leave home. I can leave the house. I can go somewhere else.
Tell him what the letter said.
I don't remember what the letter said. That's why I don't write letters anymore. That's why I don't write letters anymore.
Yeah.
Sandra, I have a question for you. Do you still get somebody in the car with you and ride across the inner city viaduct and then roll the window down and sound like a siren and make cars get pulled over?
I would do that. That was something you did.
I know, but you were in there with me.
Yeah, I know, but that was no, I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore.
I was thinking about that the other day. I said, when I go to Kansas City, I'm going to get Stan in the car. We're going to go across the inner city viaduct and do that.
It sounds like a siren. Yeah, people move over. Our life was kind of boring.
Yeah.
That was silly.
Try to do it.
Well, that sounds like fun, though.
Derek, can you still do it?
I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, you just make that noise.
No, I
and
can't even
people
make
will
the
move
noise.
over. They get out of your way, and you just
okay. I have a question then. What was the song you all used to sing while you washed dishes, and can you do it now?
Oh yes. Okay. You ready? You ready, Billy?
All right.
All right. Ready? Okay.
Daniel Boone was the daddy of them all. Was the daddy of them all.
Was the daddy of them all.
Something else.
Yeah, we sang as we worked.
You were happy in your work.
Yeah.
No, we just sang so it could be over with.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Which one of you, Stan or Billy, broke my airplane?
Oh,
Billy knows. Billy knows it was him.
Sandra knows.
Billy knows it was him. I told you all was some crazy little kids. You saw Eric. You saw Billy break the airplane right in front of you.
And then I told her Sandra did it.
You said Sandra broke it. I was like, Eric is crazy. Eric broke your airplane. I mean, Billy broke your airplane.
Oh boy.
You are a crazy little kid.
Auntie Lane, you know you cannot escape questions. It's your turn. Anybody got questions for Aunt Elaine?
Let's see.
I got a question.
Uh-oh, about rubbing that leg.
Aunt Elaine, you still wear them stockings and
Eric, you're too old to be filling Elaine's stockings. When he was
Mom, you're muted. You're muted, Mom.
I was muted.
no, we're not.
She's muted.
She's muted.
He's muted.
You're muted.
Auntie Lane, you're muted. You got to unmute yourself.
She's cussing. That's why she muted herself. My mom is cussing. That's why she was polite enough to mute herself.
I know the feeling.
Okay.
There she goes. We can hear you good now.
And no, I don't wear them anymore. Eric, you don't have to come over and rub my leg anymore. He used to step in, but yeah, he would rub my stockings to see whether it's from my stockings. He was a little bitty thing, though. Remember, he was a little baby.
He was trying to make sure there weren't any holes in them. That's what it was. He was just making sure that you were okay. That's what that was.
A young pervert. He was just 2 years old.
Yeah, he loved
pervert.
Baby perv.
Baby perv.
Elaine, I know when you joined the family, you weren't much of a cooker. So
No.
when did you finally figure it out you started making rolls for family dinners?
After you showed me how to do it.
No,
You're the one that taught me. You're the one that taught me.
So why did you start? You didn't have to, so why did you start doing it?
Well, I started doing it just because you showed me, and then after you did, then all of a sudden it became my new job. You quit. That's when you quit. Dolores quit. She quit the minute that she showed me. And after that, I had to start picking the roles. She said, it's your job now. She's turned it over to you, you know. Horrible thing. Horrible.
It's like babysitting. I turn roles
over. Right.
Oh gosh. And they were good, Elaine. They were really good.
But yes, after you showed me how to do it. After you showed me how, you had to show me how to make them.
Yeah.
I have a question for Elaine. At what age did you start playing the piano?
3.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I started playing at 3.5. I took lessons at age 3, 4, and I started taking piano lessons at the Conservatory of Music in Kansas City at 4.5.
Wow.
A prodigy.
And I just quit. I just gave it up.
Yeah.
I don't have to play anymore. No churches, no nothing. I just go and enjoy myself now. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm almost 80 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Elaine.
Oh my goodness.
I have a question for Elaine.
Uh-oh.
No, I was just asking you never.
I remember that car.
Hold it. Wait, Dad, we can't really hear you. Say it again. Ask it again.
No, I was just asking her. Rest of these Owens members all went to Miss Green for piano. So you didn't have the pleasure, the honor of having Miss Green teach you how to play, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
No. Miss Green was playing, for the church.
Right.
Miss Green played for the church.
Oh, okay.
But she taught everybody up at the church. I think she pretty much taught everybody. But my mother took me to the conservatory. I was the only Black student they had. And when I went there, it was right there on 7th Street, right up 7th and Washington Boulevard. There was a Conservatory of Music was sitting there. It used to sit there. And that's where she took me. That's where I started at 4.5. Yeah. I was the only Black student they had. And I didn't like it. But, you do what you have to do it for. You can't drive. You can't get away.
Can't get away.
No.
Is it true that you knew Will Chamberlain in college?
Huh?
I said, is it true that you knew Wilt Chamberlain while you were in
college?
college?
He was there. When I got there, Wilt was already there. He'd been there a year, and then we came up there when we were there. And he used to take us for rides in his cars. They would buy him these great big Lincolns and all different cars and stuff. And then we bring him down to Kansas City, and he'd come down there to party. And then he'd take off on the plane and fly to Chicago and have fun with a lot of ladies. He would catch some different types of diseases and things. And we'd have to try to work on that when they brought him back. Y'all didn't know about it. He was into some real rough stuff. And the university would have to send him to the hospital for him to try to help him,
You all remember Jimmy Bell? Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, he said that they were all in school together up in Pennsylvania, and and he knew him really well.
He what? He knew him well.
Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, he knew Will Chamberlain very well.
Oh yeah.
In fact, one time we were at the Blue Room, and he came in. Will Chamberlain came in, and he went over and spoke to him.
Yeah. Well, he was personable. He's easy to get to know if anybody wanted to know him. But he loved ladies, shall we say? It didn't matter about the color, but he had several that he loved, and
he spent a lot of time getting in and out of having to go in and see the people about the little venereal stuff you might catch, every now and then. He caught a lot of that. He caught a lot of venereal.
But he wrote about that in his book, Elaine, and he put a number as about how many women he had been involved with.
Yeah, like 10,000 or something.
No, it was a couple thousand.
20,000.
Like 20,000. I wasn't sure. Yeah.
Well, the thing of it was, they pushed people off on him. When we were in school, he could come out of class and there'd be 15, 20 girls just stand there. They would push him off on him. Wherever he moved, they had people just standing around, just like he was just like an animal that they wanted to make sure that they could control and they could use for whatever their purposes were. Yeah.
That's interesting.
He was nice though and smart. Now that's one thing. He was not dumb. If somebody thought he was a big dumb person, but he was highly intelligent. He did his own schoolwork. He didn't have to be taught anything.
All right. Well, they're not on here, but does anybody want to? We kind of already talked about Uncle Monty a little bit, but does anybody have anything they might want to?
Hello, Monty,
You're not on there.
Oh, you're not on there. Well,
No, he's
anyway.
not on here, but anybody have anything they can share? We kind of already talked about them a little bit.
The school district misses him. They want him back here substituting. The school district. You know you want to come back and sub, Monty, whenever.
Substitute.
Yeah.
Renee, you had a good question earlier that you text me.
I think, well, I asked Aunt San about something that she can reveal about her childhood. Let me see. And then I had another one.
You had another good one too.
Yes. Who am I going to ask?
Whoever.
Virginia.
Yes.
Can you share a memorable event in your life, in your young life, that shaped who you are now?
In my young life, a memorable event that shaped who I am now.
She's still young.
She's still 30.
Yeah, she's still 30. So
something that happened yesterday.
Longest 30-year-old we've ever seen.
Tell me about something that happened yesterday that helped change your life.
Oh, there were so many. You said in my young life.
The
Well, yeah, that would be
Civil War,
interesting.
the Civil War, the Civil War, the World War I.
Electricity.
Right, huh? Yeah.
The Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They covered all of them.
The night 9 months before your birth, before you were born, the mother and daddy got together. That was a memorable. I said the night 9 months before you were born, the mother and daddy got together. That's probably the most memorable thing in your life that shaped your life.
Oh yeah, that wasn't good.
That wasn't good. All right.
No.
Yeah, that's a good response. Well, I just remember being around grandmother Rebecca. We called her Mama. Being around her, and I remember so she had arthritis really bad, and so I would rub her down in alcohol, and I vaguely remember going to missionary meeting with her in Ashdown, because they called me Little Miss Missionary. And so today I try to be a big Miss Missionary.
Yes, she is. She's gonna be a missionary Wednesday. She's gonna be in the operating room with me. She's gonna be right there with me.
All right. Yeah.
Bring me back to good health. Yeah. Bring me back to good health. You've always done that. Yeah. Always been there.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, hey, Stacy. Listen to Virginia talking about rubbing down Mama with rubbing alcohol. That must have been that must be one of those family things, because I remember a certain nephew who would get body massages and rub down. Rub down. So, it just kind of
it
I happened to be at somebody's house.
Was that Mike?
And,
No.
and so,
Brand.
no, I was at
Brandon.
Brandon's house, and I think I had watched Owen when he got his bath, and Owen has what, dry skin, and so
eczema.
So Brandon said, "Owen, did you put some lotion on?" And guess what? Now I'm kind of exaggerating a little bit. Owen went and grabbed the lotion, standing there. I'm ready, Daddy. You know, so
And the tradition continues.
The tradition.
We've been rubbing down for 100 years. I sat there and I said, Lord, it just keeps going. So now I know where it came from, Virginia. We've been rubbing down for a couple 100 years.
Max is still getting it now. So
Huh? What?
Max is still getting. This is probably his last year. You know, I'm about
I tell him don't go to school and tell him that my dad is rubbing me down.
Okay, my dad will be 77 years old on Monday.
Hey!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Colleen's birthday is coming.
That's what I was saying, but y'all were singing happy birthday. Anybody want to sing happy birthday?
Happy birthday
to
you.
Happy birthday to
you.
Happy birthday,
Billy and
Colleen, and Regina's got a birthday too.
Regina.
Okay.
Happy
Birthday to you all.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Virginia's in it.
I have one last question that I was thinking about this the other day. How many of you all still have that 1997 calendar that Dolores created?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I
I'll write all my birthdays in.
I still use it. Yeah, I still use it.
I do too.
I didn't get my birthday wrong every time.
Do you know who does not use the calendar? Me. I really don't. I'm glad you all use it. So I think there are a couple of Kevin's birthdays probably wrong in that calendar. There are two of them because
mine.
Eric's is wrong.
Oh, so that's why we're always messed up. It's because Dolores messed us up.
I don't think Mom's is in there.
Dolores' fault.
Mom's isn't in there.
Yeah, Elaine is in there.
Elaine's in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on a different day.
It might be. I know because I know I asked Yellen for Kevin, and Lorna and Butch's. Well, I kind of knew what Butch's birthday's the same days as yours.
Same day as on Sand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Me and Butch are the same day. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Kevin and maybe Kevin's kids' dates are wrong or something.
When is Elaine's birthday? When is your birthday?
October. Is it not?
No, it's July. July 9th.
July 9th.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have it. I used your calendar from what Mike said to put all the birthdays on my phone, and I don't have it on here, so it must not be on the right day.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Elaine. Why didn't you tell me?
I probably couldn't see it. Didn't know.
You have to put out a new edition.
On the calendar.
A new edition.
Yeah.
Well, everybody knows Jason has a new daughter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's posted her on Facebook.
Zara. Yeah. Zara. Zara Bright. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, everybody, it's 6:12. I've taken various pictures throughout the recording, so I'll be sending them to you and this recording too.
Well, thank you, Miss Stacy.
Thank you, Stacy.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
And happy Mother's Day to you
Yes,
all. Happy Mother's Day.
Okay.
Good one, Erica. All right, love you,
everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye.